I'm making the assumption you're coming here from the Vibe Club Google Slides, right? If you're not, that's cool too, but whatever. So this is a showcase on how. Oh damn it, my computer is lagging. Hold on. Oh, sorry, this computer is not the biggest on brain cells. We had to restart it. So look, right over here, you'll see the layers. Currently, we only have one layer, and that is the best boy, Klaus. So, okay, what does it do? So, layers, you can have more layers. So, the layers will show up on top of each other. So, like, if there was another layer up here, then it would be above this layer. You'd see it above Klaus. Also, these things over here show the scaling of the image, so you can scale up and down. That's pretty cool. So, right over here in the first section, you want to make sure all your layers are unlocked, unless you're doing a really big project. I don't know why it automatically has them locked, but first layer locked. So, what does the transform button do? Oh, it does that. So look, over here you can rotate them. That's pretty dang epic. You can change the width and height. So, the rest of the stuff here brings you to other sections, actually, so you just want to ignore them and just wait until we get to them. There we go. So, layout and template, you can resize the image. Let's change the size of the image, of course. And canvas resize would make it so, like, let's say we set it to 8009. See, now the image is a whole lot wider. But not the actual image itself, just the canvas for the image. Epic. So over here in the text section, I don't know what this stuff is. You don't really need it. What you're gonna want to do. Okay, what the frick? Okay, whatever. We'll just ignore that. Element. I don't know what it does. I really don't. They just added that recently. Add image. You're gonna want browse most of the time, so you can browse and stuff on your computer. Crop and rotate. This allows you to change the canvas size more specifically. So let's move the canvas back to Klaus, because he's the boy of importance, and you are not the boy of importance. Beautiful. So, cut out. Oh, right, we gotta choose. Cutout's one of the most important features, probably the most, actually. It allows you to remove sections of the image. So the two ones you're going to want to be focusing on are the magic cutout and the draw cutout. Magic cutout will automatically remove the things that you selected. So, let's say we want to get rid of the background for Klaus. That's obvious, because he's a precious boy and he must be in the best image file, which is PNG. You could remove that with the magic image. You can also adjust how much gets removed. Here, the tolerance section. So let's say we want to just completely remove the background. You can set it to 100, and then, kaboom. Be warned, setting it to 100 isn't that great of an idea, because most of the time, it'll remove more than you want to. So draw cutout. Before we begin, look at the softness thing. Set it down to 0. You never want to have the softness up unless you're doing a blur or something. So you could just go ahead and just manually remove it yourself. Of course, we would never want to manually remove the boy, so we're gonna undo that. I said undo that. There we go. Epic. Adjust and filter. This is just a bunch of different stuff to make the image look a bunch of different. You can change the vibrance. That doesn't really do much, except, oh god, it's a mess, man. Saturation of the image. Wait, hold on. Let's just. That is a very epic Klaus. Change the temperature of the image, which makes it like yellow or blue. Change the tint, which make it change the color. Hue changes the color also. Oh dear god, that is an interesting boy. He's just having a rave party, you know. Light changes, you know, the amount of light. It doesn't change where the light's coming from, actually. So if we just do that, and then just details, I don't know. Oh wait, details you could like, I don't know. You really have to experiment with it. We don't have time for experimentation right now. By the way, grain over here is really good for just for doing deep fried stuff. So Vigilante is fun. It kind of looks like a theater production. Glamour, I think Glamour is like another form of Vigilante. Bloom, I think, is the same thing. Dehaze is also the same thing. Oh god, it's terrifying. Toning, you could give him more color. You can give him a custom amount of color over here. So let's say we want to make him the Masked Man. Well, he is, but so we could just change around the colors a bit. Then up here, amount. You don't want to do the full amount, but you want to do something like that. Beautiful. This is totally Klaus. Okay, I'm honestly confused as to how that happened. Fill doesn't matter. Don't mess around with that. Well, you can, but effect, boring. Liquefy, that's not boring. That is the opposite boring. You can move stuff around in the image. And so you can do that. You can also make it bigger. And make it smaller also. Making it smaller is a whole lot of fun. And swirl it. Yeah, it's pretty epic. Retouch. There's only one option for retouch. There's only one. I don't. What do you mean you see four? There's one. Clone stamp. First off, you usually want to remove stuff as a clone stamp, I think. So it allows you to just take a part of the image, just bring it over different sections. So usually it works. I don't know why it's not working now. This is supposed to work. Whatever. Draw, that's pretty boring. It allows you to draw on the image. Most of the time you don't want to do that though. It's like, kind of defeats the whole purpose of photoshopping it. And there we go. This is the beautiful thing we made. It's together. It's totally together. Yeah, this is the thing we made together. It was the two of us working together. Only us. Okay, bye. That's how it's done.